What's good, God? What's good, Goddess? Well, I hope your day's been going good. Hope all is well. Hope you've been taking care of yourself. That, foremost, and that being the most important thing, foremost in all, that you hear me when I say those three things to you, because I genuinely hope with every fiber being in my body that you're doing well. Because knowing that when we are away from each other here, we're back in this fabricated matrix around people that really don't get us. All right. So on that, just want to push you in on just speaking to you right now on this FaceTime call. Really want you to feel my energy on this one. All right. Stop holding yourself back in any sort of way, if you are. All right. It's a reason why you're a black sheep. It's a reason why you're a chosen one. All right. It's going to be way harder for you because you were picked to break those curses. All right. As for myself and so many others, I'm struggling with some shit right now. When I come here, I'm not coming here on no love and light shit like everything is good in my, with me. Then my reality. I make the best of it because I'm an alchemist to do so. I always take the negative and turn it into a positive. As you should too. If you're not there, you should move, you should start, acquiring that. Working into learning how to be an alchemist, because it's the best thing. It really fuels you more in this fabricated matrix when you can just basically flip the narrative your way. Because everything that they got us to come to be associated with is not nothing that we had. You know what I'm saying? We had the power to, shove away and not want to be associated with. So, those moments for yourself are over with. You have new moments right now that you cannot be holding yourself back from. And I really, want to push advisement upon you, with when I speak about being patient. You got so many beings now who are wanting shit still in this fabricated matrix. End times being the hard times is about to get really, really more harder for us. But you can't give up. You can't hold yourself back. You can't do that. You in these trenches. You in these spiritual trenches as light. Now when you alone by yourself, you got all these innovative ideas. You got powerful ways that you can uplift and help the collective rise in vibration and frequency. But you need to get out of your head with that and start doing. Let me give you a little tip. If you're still somewhat in the fear phase, being that you still have anxiety, you're wondering what other people are going to think. Look at it this way. they'll see you moving outside of the norm of what everybody else is doing, and they'll like that. They'll like that because, see, one thing about this unconscious realm is that it gets everybody to move as a CPU unit. It gets you to move computerized. You know, like a CD, like, don't you know them little, back in the day you had them little, you know, I'm a 90s baby, so back in the day we had those CD stacks that you put your CDs in and shit. And they were all in, you put them in however you put them in, alphabetical order, but they were stacked one underneath each other. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have their individual, it wasn't a CD, you know, CD rack that was able to have, you know, CDs to this side, then you have CDs over here to this side. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come where it was like, where it wasn't sufficiently, you know, stacked, and to just stacked to be one casing, to where one casing is only basically, you know, allowing just this to be the slot that you must put your CDs in. Where there could have been, you know, there could have been different cycling slots, you know, for that case that would be able to case CDs anywhere they wanted to, you know. And that's like us, you know. Sort of when you look around in this, well, not us anyway, excuse me, but you know, those that are in the programming, that are in the matrix, still, it's like they're cased, like only to be in that one, that casing that's only slotted for them to just be in that one area, and they're all stacked up on one another in order. So you have to remove yourself out of that order, because if you do that, understand and stand on top, that you're gonna be somebody that you're gonna set anew. You're gonna totally destroy one design and create another design. You hear me? You cannot keep holding yourself back. You keep doing that, and you're missing out on opportunities, doors opening up for yourself. It doesn't matter if the road is going to be, you know what I'm saying, if it's going to start off slow. It's going to start off slow, but you know, like with anything, it picks up traction. The more and more you get into the routine of it, and you forget, that's the key thing, just forget that it's something that just forget about everything that's to come. Forget about all that. Just stay focused. Just stay focused ahead on what you're doing. That was my stomach. I ain't ate nothing all day. Excuse that. But, you know, just focus. It's the biggest thing that you can do always, is focus. You ain't got time to be holding yourself back. With all this shit going on, we have to be as, you know what I'm saying, we gotta show up and be as present as we possibly can, man. With the end game, you know what I'm saying, there are people right now, there are lights that are trading in their light. They're trading in their lights as I speak right now. They're turning their backs on their lights. They're turning their backs on their guides, their ancestors. And they gon' tax that ass. They is. Those ones will be dealt with. But you gotta stop holding yourself back. You gotta start, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start doing for you and yours. Because they counting on you. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got a voice. You got a mind of your own to think for yourself. You got something important that you should be doing as well. So why the hell are you wasting time knowing that you already know what I'm finna say? Why are you wasting the moment away? Like this year, this man-made year has been, it has been a good one to me, because it has got me to truly like come to strengthen my awareness and focus more on myself and where I should be as far as, you know, upon my mission here. I'm just truly still, you know, divinely being guided to keep pushing forth with truth and being authentic and coming across to find my soul tribe. When that will happen. But you also must know that you have a mission here too that you must be pushing forth with. And you can't be holding yourself back. Because the more and more you hold yourself back, the lesser and lesser, you know, it gets for you. And the harder it can become. You don't want to work harder. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to work smarter, not harder. So look, I just jumped on because this was really in my heart. This was really within my soul, my conscience, and I just wanted to come and get this to you. Soul to soul, conscious to conscious. You know. Don't waste away any more of yourself. That this fabricated matrix done got us to do already. We done lost, you know, me, I can be mad as fuck right now, you know, at this fabricated matrix because of how long they just had me asleep and they done been using my energy, wasting it away, and I could have been, you know what I'm saying, doing shit that I wanted to do. But that's the beautiful thing about when you know that the right, when your team has always been with you, they've been on your side, carrying you through, waiting for this moment right now, waiting for the moment when you finally woke up to take back your power and take back your energy to start doing things that you start to love. So it's really, you know, it was never too late. You just still feel as though like, if only if I could have known before the end, I wouldn't have been able to, you know, get right in my bag on some shit. But the moment is now that you got to get in your bag and get that and start anteing up. Because the world is changing. And all of the new lights that's awakening, all of the real lights, all the authentic lights, the true ones, the ones here to really shape planet Earth, Gaia, Kai, they really gonna ascend this bitch. They gonna really ascend this motherfucker up. And the new Earth will be beautiful for us, for all the things we have coming, for all the, you know, new connections we gonna make, we gonna come across. It's gonna be really the moment for us to shine. But we can't can't shine if we hold ourselves back. So, I want you to take in what I said. Let it register any way it can. Alright? Also, I want you to just keep taking care of yourself. Alright? Because you are everything and everything.